Yeah.
Curtis.
1 2 1 2.
All right.
All right. Yep.
Hey, POHOP, POHOP.
So you guys are on mic.
One more time, sis. There you go. Thank you. This is live. You ready? We active.
It's already ready.
Mm-hmm. I gotta do it.
Turn it that way.
You gotta hop down.
Right.
There we go.
Hey, don't you get out that chair, okay?
Please. You gotta be polite nowadays, cause if you're not, I ain't gonna move for you.
Check it.
Well, how do you know it's going? You see the timer? I mean,
It should be already.
yeah, I guess so. Probably gonna have to go back and edit your YouTube. Okay. All right, let's get started.
Hey, all right, you ready?
Okay.
We got some pictures of you guys. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about the business, family, and we want to do a little bit of background on you guys, and then we'll build into the business side of it.
Gotcha.
All right.
I'm Jay Nash, Jeff Nash, C West.
C West.
Woke up this morning with a sparkle in my eye. Rhythm and rhymes calling my name like way back when. I remember way back when. Felt cool as though school was back in session. Back again with Jay Nash, C West, and friends in. No longer the freshman. I'm now a hip-hop professor with a poetic message. Class in session, blessing. Newcomers first lesson. This is the place where jazz and bebop meets hip-hop. We call it the land of POHOP, where ciphers were a regular occurrence, non-stop. Just relax. Let your mind escape. Take a ride. You are now entering the poetic zone, where people organize helping other people. My weeples gathered as tall as steeples. They be as hot as bare feet on desert sand. I stand in the midst of them, in a mini oasis where poetic pyromaniacs spit blazes. All of them hotter than campfires. We set fires. Get back, ho, I stamp fires. Lesson number 2. Conjuring stars ain't easy. You can't get any higher than simply 575. That's haiku. So instead, I've circled the sun 59 times. My sun's speed so 9. I'm the first and 10th one. Now I'm packing for another run.
That's an intro.
Yes. One love. We want to say thank you for tuning in to the podcast today. You know what I'm saying? We were happy to have friends and family around us. And I want to welcome you guys to the Sketches of My Culture podcast, presented by POHOP.
POHOP.
I'm Jay Nash.
And I'm C West.
See who?
C to the West.
Oh, C to the West. Okay. I like it. A little rapper right here, slash poet. That's that poet. So the POHOP is poetry / hip hop. So
Right.
you know what I mean.
I can dig it.
Acronyms is people organizing help of other people. You know what I mean? We love independency. We love people trying to go against the grain a little bit. You know what I mean? And kind of show what that's worth and what we're looking at. I want to bring our guests in today, and we've been kind of talking back and forth and kind of filling each other out, and we're on the same movement. I'm trying to do some positive things for the community. I want to bring in Curtis and Erica.
Yes.
How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Fantastic. Thank you.
There we go. Hey. All right, I got a picture popping up. Okay. Lovely, beautiful couple. You know what I'm saying?
Salt and pepper.
There you go. Okay. You talking about the beard or just the in between?
Beard.
Okay.
Beard.
Man, mine just went out of So I had all black 3 years ago. Pandemic, my shit started. I'm like, damn. Okay.
See, y'all can do that. So I like that. Y'all can do that.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper it out.
We look like a whole different brother, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, it's cool. You're like, okay, I like, okay, good. My baby was like, oh, okay, you look like lightweight sexy a little bit. You know, I like the
See?
little salt and pepper. The same thing. I was like, the salt and pepper, huh? Is that cool? And ever since then, I was locked into it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't, you know.
Don't you
seen
put no
no
dye
rapper.
on that.
Yeah.
Something special when you get the maturity, you know what I'm saying? You get a little bit
Definitely.
older, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that you ain't got it no more, just mean you're a little
Nah,
seasoned. you
yeah,
know
it's
what
just
I'm saying?
seasoned.
So,
Like in the gym, I turned into OG overnight.
right. I love it. Yeah. So I just I want to get a little bit of background on you guys before we get into the business side. Can you guys give me a little bit of background about yourselves? You guys could.
Relationship wise, or
Let's go like where you're from, and then how you guys met, and then like kind of we'll climb from there.
okay.
All right.
You wanna go first?
I'll go first. I'm born and raised from Sacramento, down the street from where the podcast has been, 24th and Florin. All-time athlete.
There you
That
go.
was my thing. Being an athlete, played football for a whole lot of years.
Okay.
A whole lot of years,
Yes,
and
yes.
then just got into the working field. Tried to make it to the NFL, of course.
Mhm.
It's a whole progress,
Right.
the
Right.
whole story trying to get to that
Right.
that level. But
Right.
that's about it. Just trying to play sports, trying
Yeah.
to stay healthy, and just work and
Yeah.
take care of the fam.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's still like you can play some football, with you.
Um,
49ers, we need you,
Don't
big
tell
dog. We
me
need you.
Mentally,
We
I
need a
can.
backup, you know?
Mentally, I can do it. My knees are like, no, you don't.
Okay. No flag football or nothing.
Nah, I like contact. So if
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
play,
you
I'm
know?
gonna go out and do it right.
Yeah. What position you play?
Middle linebacker.
I figured it was just accurate.
Yeah.
We come from a family of athletes as well. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I went to Valley. My cousin went to CB Christian Brothers.
Okay, I went to
What
McClatchy.
year were you?
98.
98. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to put your business out there.
Oh, we good. They see the
98.
song
So
better.
he's, I know where you at. So I can do the calculation
Yeah.
already. Yeah, so cool. Okay. So football player, and Erica, let me get a little bit of detail from you.
Okay, well, I was born in San Francisco. I've been out here since I was about 12. So, I mean, might as well say I'm from Sac. I'm a Sacramentian now.
Hey.
Just went to Luther Burbank up the street, like Curtis said. Grew up off of Woodbine.
Yeah.
So I'm very familiar with the neighborhood. But just went to school, went to Burbank, went into nursing field. Started having kids, kind of stepped out, and I wish I didn't, but now I'm serving a different kind of purpose, so we're still being able to help the people, but in a different way. So maybe that was just the detour that I needed to get where I'm at now. We are 14 and a half years strong, married for almost 9, 3 kids,
3 kids.
and we're just trying to show this young generation, they have something about them that they want the entrepreneurship, but they don't know the work behind it. So now we're trying to work, pay the bills, but also show them like there's something on the outside of that 9 to 5 that you can have also. So being able to start a business with my best friend and help the community, my goodness, the information that we lack is it's just crucial to get information out here. So being able to connect with you guys and be able to spread the word, and even if I'm just helping one person, like I can go and say, God, listen, I tried to impact somebody outside of my house. So that's what we're just on a movement of educating and helping our people.
You know what? I mean, that right there, that's a telling story. You know what I'm saying? Between both of you guys, I hear the love. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like between you two, but also trying the community is it?
Exactly.
Like, okay, like we cool where we at. We doing it right. You know what I'm saying? But we still want to like extend the extra hand.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's some things that we know that you may not know. There's some things that we can educate you on that maybe, it need to come from us. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you learn things from like being around other people, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
and vice versa, being able to know that, hey, that's something I can learn from you guys too. So it's just, and we're not in competition with each other. We can
Right.
learn from each other, and that's what we're trying to get back, because I don't know, it's just this competition between us. I'm just like, that is no competition. That's my sister. I can learn something from her just like she can learn something from me. So just being open to know that we all can go to the top. You can get to the top, come back down for your people, and go back up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. How's the volume in in the atmosphere for us. Can you just kind of you guys could maybe do something in the comments? I want to make sure everybody can hear us. I feel like our visual is fine. If you want to log in, you know what I'm saying, we're on the YouTube side, POHOP / Touch One Mind, Touch One Mind / POHOP, and then the call-in number tonight. I got it down. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna say it incorrectly. I'm looking at 916-745-9598. So that's the call in. I got a few people that were already asking me, can they call in? They had a couple of questions. So, time is now. You know what I mean? Go ahead and call in 916-745-9598. And let's get it going. So, how did you guys meet? Like, what was...
We met through, I guess you can say, our mutual friend. We met about, 22? And I have to say, he was the good guy. I put him in the back pocket. It was like, kind of nice. I put him right here. I put him in the friend zone immediately because at that age, I think you're just, the whole bad boy and the whole, you just, and I say that I wasn't ready for him. It's not that he wasn't ready for me. I wasn't ready for him. So, when God breeds you somebody, they're going to circle back and circle back and circle back. So the third time he circled back, I said, okay, well, I guess, I can't just put him in a pocket because somebody going to snatch him up. Yeah. So we've been friends for 22, and I think that is like the key to a strong, successful marriage, because when things get tough, you can go down to the roots and say, at the end of the day, he's my friend. Right. So, I wouldn't change it. Even though we always say we wish we would have got together sooner, or
I would have changed it.
No, God has His time for a reason. And again, you have a strong foundation. It's a friendship. So that's what I think a lot of people are missing in relationships and marriages. So, yeah, I wouldn't change it.
Yeah, that's a good story. I love the stories of like The Notebook. You guys ever seen that one? Mm-hmm. So you and her watched it together? That was one of your movie nights?
I think I watched one of those when I was injured, so I watched a lot of movies.
Okay. About 3 hours long.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You was all into it.
I was in the room with my knee up. Yeah.
Then you wanted to watch it with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We have to try it out though. Yeah.
It's funny because you love to hear a good love story. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it comes from us.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to hear those stories because you always hear the other stories.
Exactly.
Where's this story? That's a good story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear that. You know what I mean?
We definitely have a good story.
Yeah.
We've been so connected, but not connected for so many years. So, like, she grew up on Woodbine. I'm on the other side on Hogan. So we're going to the same swimming pool when we were kids. We're kids. We're not worried about the little girls or little boys. We probably bumped each other in the pool or whatever, or walking down 24th Street together going to the pool. But we've been connected for a whole lot of years.
Yeah, I feel like that's heaven sent. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know, like, you guys seen each other multiple times around. You know what I mean? Always thought that person was, thought highly of him, or you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a cool looking brother, and she's a cool looking, fine looking chick, whatever. Yeah. And then you double back, you know what I'm saying? And double back one more time on that third time, you know what I'm saying? You got to shine, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, God is good.
All the time.
All praises due. All praises due. So, Wes, we got anything that you want to share with them, or?
Maybe let them know how we know each other and where we're from also. We can see the Sacramento connection.
You go first. I've been talking a lot. Don't let me take over, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, me and Jeff right here, we're blood cousins. My grandma, his grandma's sisters. And we pretty much connected like in the ninth grade. Ninth grade. We see each other playing sports and actually competing. I seen him playing football, but I was playing sophomore football my freshman year. So I was just able to watch him when he came over to Christian to play when he was at Valley. But then during track season, I got all happy because I said, well, I could see you again because he was running track. So and we were actually running in the same relay, the same relay against each other.
The 4x4.
The 4x4.
Okay.
And his dad ran track, my dad ran track. So, you know what I'm saying? We thinking that we doing something new, but it's already been done.
Right. The circle continues.
Right. So yeah, that's just a brief thing. You know what I'm saying? I ended up going to University of Nevada to play football on a scholarship after high school. We went to Sac City for a year also, and from there played for the San Jose SaberCats for a season back in '98. But since got back from doing that, pretty much been doing the POHOP, our public venue or whatnot, and then
close to 25 years in existence.
And then started doing the podcast. Yeah.
I feel like we're getting a little bit older now, and kind of trying to pass the baton on to some of the younger people. And right now we're grooming some artists, you know what I'm saying, to kind of take over the. I don't mind going out, being out late anymore, but it's like a younger man's game now. You know what I'm saying? Like I stay out a little bit every now and then, but I feel like it's their time, so I want to kind of step back and kind of let them kind of do their thing with it, and like hopefully that we kind of we're gonna be able to pass some things on that they can learn from, and how to conduct themselves, operate a business, be able to pick venues and kind of change the environment when they're there. A lot of times, we used to walk in places and he had bought like candles and stuff and incense or whatever, and I was thinking it was kind of whatever, and he was like, no, let's do this whatever. And when we did those things, like everybody's like, oh, that's dope. You guys did the candle, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, we did. Oh yeah, because you know what, that was popping last night. What's her name say? You know what I'm saying? So you never know what's going to influence somebody else or kind of make them feel good. You know what I mean? That's that same incident that when you go to the Indian market, they, it's like, what's that? So I love my cousin, you know what I'm saying, to the left, and like he said, our grandmas are sisters, and they used to talk about us all the time to each other, and I was just kind of like, wait, I wanted to see who he was, you know what I'm saying, and with us being athletes, that's kind of funny that we met like. And doing something that we love doing. Like, this guy was super competitive, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm super competitive. And when I grabbed the baton and he grabbed the baton, you thought two like rockets took off, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like a super competitive thing. I can't remember who won. I think that we did, but I don't want to, ruin the whatever.
But he like, I ain't gonna mess
I think I stretched it out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So, he's a little faster. He was quicker. You know the difference between being quick and fast, you know what I'm saying? Especially with athletes. Yeah. So this dude was extremely quick in 10 yards, you know what I mean? Couple moves, whatever, shake and bake, get out of there. I was more of a power guy, and so I played quarterback, fullback, and stuff like that. Just having that.
Believe it or not, this guy, he was a hurler too, though.
Yeah, hurler. Shout out to Coach Carr, you know what I'm saying, one of the best hurler coaches around, and Coach Hunt.
Coach Hunt.
Those athletic years, having the opportunity to be around some people that could mentor you and kind of, those guys are like my best friends, like. Still to this day, like a lot of the coaches that coach with me, because we coached for years too, and I coached at the high school level, and and so just getting a chance to see everybody when I was older was way different than when I was younger. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, Coach Nan, we heard so much about you, and I'm like, huh? We were winning, and we had some good quality kids, and so I live in Antelope area now, so I raised my kids out there. But I'm from the South area too. I grew up, all over the place in Sacramento, and went to Valley and West. He right around the corner from you guys, so I'm surprised y'all didn't run into each other too. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, down on Florida and Amherst.
Okay.
On the European side. Yeah.
So all over the place. So I would say let's talk about what's on the agenda for you guys. Where you at, like, now that we're married and we're happy and we got kids and family, like what was the reason for you guys kind of looking into doing other things, like combining forces on business and
It was more when we got introduced to business. I'm gonna be honest. It's something that's foreign, especially with us. We were you're raised to go to school, get a good job, and work. So we're talking about entrepreneurship, we're talking about financial services. I'm like, financial services, that's something that we don't talk about, which I'm on life insurance, and I'm just like, I don't know, but this is something we don't do. We don't talk about life insurance. We don't do these things. But then also, when I got a chance to hear some of the information, I thought like, wow, well, if I didn't know this, how many of my other people don't know this? And if at all costs, if all goes wrong, I can teach my kids.
Right.
Because the thing about our generation is that we're doing the same thing over and over and over. So how do we ever level up if we're doing the same thing over and over? So I just figured, if I have anything I could teach my kids, they can see not only what it looks like to have mom and dad in the house in a functional relationship, but also being able to build a business, like just giving them a vision of things that we didn't see growing up. So that's my thing, is just to say, hey, I saw mom work, I saw dad work, I saw them build a business, I saw them love each other. I know what it looks like, love, I know what it's supposed to feel like, and hopefully just to make them better humans than we are. So just, get out there and not only show them and tell them verbally, but show them physically. So just trying to build something, leave something besides bills when I'm gone, I don't want to do that to my kids. So it's like, well, let's figure it out. And
way to think ahead.
Yeah.
Way to think ahead. I like that, how you were saying like it was something that you wanted to learn and something that you kind of wanted to figure out. And with that, like the life insurance, you know what I'm saying, and I think like the opportunity to get it. I feel like kids don't know how to budget, you know what I'm saying? Like the money, they don't know how to manage that, you know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't a class in high school
at all,
or afterwards. You had the economics, right? So we had to do that, right? You had to pass that class senior year to graduate.
Yeah.
That economics wasn't about real life, you know what I'm saying, right?
It's still about protecting the job's money, not yours.
Right. Exactly, and we didn't go into enough detail about how if you make $2,000 a month, that means that you probably your rent or whatever, you got a couple bills that you're gonna pay monthly no matter what. Rent, utilities, phone bill. Is there anything else? Am I forgetting anything?
Some groceries in that
Smart
thing.
PG. I mean, there's two different, different type of energy sources. So you might have gas, you might have electric, right?
And from the get-go, your uncle, because you ain't never met Uncle Sam. So
right. Yeah, tax out all that. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say you have 2,000, right? Okay, you got your apartment. Right now it's about what? It's too high. 2,000, you got to get a roommate. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say 2,000, and we can get a one-bedroom apartment for about $1,000. Okay. And then your SMUD bill. An apartment probably about $150. Because you're gonna run the AC. We brothers and sisters, right? So the AC going all day, right? And when it's cold, the heater's all. You know what I'm saying? Same way. So let's say $150. Okay. And let's say you have gas too. Okay. So that means your stove. You know what I'm saying, right? So another $50. That's $200. So that's $1,200 so far for PG&E. Okay, let's add in if you got Comcast or Xfinity, right? That's like $100. Cable bill is too high. Cable is too high. I'm streaming all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? When they catch me, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Wi-Fi, whatever. But I just like, man, y'all want to watch all these shows, whatever. So we got Netflix, but then once again, like I'm paying for all these other services. So Netflix, what's the other one? Hulu,
Tubi,
Peacock, all of it, right? I wanted to watch the Olympics, so now I get Peacock. Okay, now I want to watch Power, so that means I gotta get Star Wars, right? So there's a couple, right? So I mean, cable. So you got internet, and then you got your little whatever. And that's another $100. So $1,400 now. All right, and so food, $200, right? Roughly.
For a single person, I guess.
Milk, eggs, butter, cheese, the stuff that you need. I'm just saying, like all the extra stuff you might, what I'm saying, buy. Right. So the basics, $200. All right. If you want to eat out, you go all your girlfriend, that's a whole different setup. So we $200. We have $1,600 now. Did I forget any bills?
Cell phone bill.
The phone bill. Let's say you got Metro, $50, right? I got AT&T. I probably got Sprint. What do you got? T-Mobile.
We got T-Mobile.
Okay, T-Mobile. My T-Mobile bill runs me $200, and I'm like, man, what am I paying for?
Right.
I'm only texting. I'm texting more than I look at my text. I got 3,000 text messages in my thing. You know what I'm saying? And the phone, whatever, that's the data. I remember she paid for data back in the day, whatever. You know, our minutes or whatever, right?
Right.
And, you know, so it's like we got 1,800 now. Gas. Free gas?
Yeah.
That's another $100. Okay, so you're out.
Depending on the car.
1,900. That's what you're working. You're working with $100 for 30 days, right? Or you know, let's say $25 a week, right? Because you got to spread it out, so you got to make lunch or whatever.
Bus pass, all that.
Right, all that. Yeah, so the car, you haven't even put that in there. You know what I'm saying? So
don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
All that, plus that.
Not even a negative.
Yeah, right. You short, basically. Like, babe, I got the spot. You just got to come over here.
Right.
You can't really, you know, watch a movie, do some popcorn, but tonight's a Netflix night for us. You know, so we're going to go all that. Yeah, I'm going to cook for you. All that. Yeah, right. I'll try to be romantic, you know what I'm saying? I got the candles in the back, you know. Now here we go with the woo-wop, but that's what we talked though. So that's kind of what we're talking about, like how we just were able to break that down.
Right.
Nobody broke that down for me. I never heard that. You know what I'm saying? Until I got out there and really started doing it myself and realized that.
Right. We seen it one
trying
time.
to rob Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah, we seen it one time on the Cosby Show.
Yeah, right. Oh, he broke it down. He
broke
did.
it down.
I remember that. It was a big show.
Yeah,
Man, yes, yeah. But Bill had to break it down for him,
Exactly.
so he can understand. You know what I'm saying? He can like really. There's more to it than what you see. You know what I'm saying? You see all the whatever bells and whistles, but you don't know what it takes to do this operation. You know what I'm saying? So, I know that took a little bit long for us to explain it, but I feel like it was necessary. You know what I'm saying? So we make our shorts, we make our little in-betweens, and we kind of, you'll see the little stuff that we'll do for us, whatever. That's going to be one of the things that we push. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did a budget, you know what I'm saying? And this is what it requires for us to be able to live and manage our life, and, you know.
Right.
And we're talking about $2,000 with just us, you know what I'm saying? Not kids included, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
expensive.
Right.
Expensive, ain't easy, and plus, you know, you have life on you too. So we didn't even include the budget plus life.
Or emergency.
The other stuff that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
you know?
a flat tire or
Maybe oil.
Yeah.
You already in a bucket, you know what I'm saying? Your stuff overheating, water. I'm being 22 right now. My shit burning up every day. I'm like, damn. I pull up to my cousin's house. Right. You're like, man, it's just like it's burning oil. It is probably. Like, we can check that out. Yeah. So that's a real conversation that we must have.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, you know, if you're liking the podcast, I'm just goofing around, clowning around. I love having Curtis and Erica in here with us today. You know, C West. Call in 916-745-9598. You know, it's time to go ahead. Hopefully we have everybody tuned in, dialed in to us. And, you know, we just want to say it's another day to get better with life. And, you know, just continue to build and climb. And we're going to get back into this story of how, you know, important it is to, you know, manage your money a little bit and just, you know, get some things underneath your belt, some security, and, you know, it's another way to do it. So.
I'd like to touch up on, or have you guys touch up on, if you can, about the, I heard about, you guys were talking about life insurance?
Yes.
Yeah. What I heard, and I don't know, but it seemed like it could be something that could go, is that if we were more invested with getting life insurance, that would help police brutality wouldn't happen no more. Because I guess when you get that money put into your living or into your life, yeah, I guess on that other end they look at you differently now because you got a monetary aspect that. You know what I'm saying?
If you think about insurance companies, typically, I mean, they're not just going to give you a check. They're going to want to do some research.
Right.
So if they're researching the officers that are doing what they do, that's going to hold somebody some accountability. Right? So they may think twice before just going on and doing what they do with us if we all had sustainable life insurance policies. If I had a son that was out there in the streets, you best believe I'm going to have a life insurance policy. So I'm not quite sure why our community looks at that so negatively. But yeah, if we had some life insurance policies, I think we'd be held to a higher standard as far as
definitely
be getting respect on all them levels of living.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And I think that number one, I guess you can say concern we have is that it's not for us. No, we're not gonna see it. No, but at the same time, it's for people we love. As a mother, I love my children to death. If I would do anything for them, but best believe I'm gonna make sure that if I don't wake up tomorrow, they're gonna be good.
Right. There you go.
I can give them all the knowledge, the morals, the sit down, let's talk about a budget.
Right.
But if I don't wake up tomorrow and I leave you with bills on bills, car notes, and house notes, then all that was kind of said in vain. I mean,
Well put.
I think a lot of our men especially our men, are scared of that word, life insurance. If you're, the protector, the provider in your household, that's what you need just in case you don't come back home.
Right.
Like, I know if I don't come back home, they're going to be good for a little while. Even when I'm not here, I'm still taking care of mine. Mine are good. So take the life insurance out of it if you're scared of that word, called income protection. So now you still got income coming to your house, even when you're not home, even when you're not there anymore. Your wife and your kids are good, or your spouse, whoever it may be, they're fine for a little while.
So what would be a good age to get life insurance? Are you talking about from your whole family, from the parents and the kids? Or are you talking about just from the parent standpoint, and when the kids become parents, they get it then?
the whole family. That's like you can't take your kids to a buffet and say, I don't eat, we don't eat. Right? I mean, and 2020 has shown you that death has no age. And if it's in the works for God or the path for God for my kids to go before me, Lord have mercy. You can't prepare for that. But at least I would be able to lay my babies to rest and go heal somewhere for however long I needed to. So not having life insurance on your kids, that's a gamble as well. It's definitely a gamble.
So remember what your job's gonna do. They're gonna give you 3 days of breathing.
Right.
My kid goes, I'm not coming back to work in 3 days. So that money, I'm not trying to put a price on them, but I need to be able to stay at home and chill, not do nothing, but still keep up with my household.
Got you.
I'm gonna go a little bit deep with this a little bit. I had my daughter passed away 6 months ago. Okay. I haven't been in a good place, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. We had a little bit of life insurance for her through, my job. I had a little bit of retirement stuff that I had set up, and it cost me a pretty penny, you know what I'm saying. It wasn't cheap, you know what I'm saying, and I wasn't prepared, definitely, and you just kind of never know when something like that is going to happen, and you just never will be prepared, and so I think what I liked what Erica said was that you're taking care of something now that is not necessarily about you, but it's about the ones that you love, you know what I'm saying, and that just kind of touched me and tickled me in a way that I was like, I could feel that. I definitely understand what that means, and I would say that everybody, needs to at least think about investing in that, because that's another investment. So let's really be honest with ourselves and say, what you put into this right here, you know what I'm saying, you probably won't see it, like the back end part of it, you know what I'm saying, but your kids will, you know what I'm saying, the people that you love will. So they'll be okay for a while, like you mentioned, you know what I'm saying. I'm actually, you get you see these $1 million policies, whatever, like they should be cool with, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know how much that actually is that they'll get or whatever, but that's something like I think that we need to talk about, like kind of maybe like really trying to figure out what those numbers look like for people, because if you're making an investment for yourself and your kids as well, you want to know what that looks like, you know what I'm saying, like you say you might get 250,000 or whatever, but I don't know, do they get all of that, or is that all part of it, or how does that work? So you do a policy for that much? Is there?
So it all depends on the type of insurance you get. That is very important, very, very important. But the type of insurance that we do, help the community with, you do get all of your death benefit. And then we have an investment piece as well. So we have life insurance is really for like renting wealth while you're building your assets with investments. Or even if you go too soon, you have your life insurance. But if you live too long, you have investments. Because if you think about seeing our aunties and grandmas working in their 60s and 70s, no one came and told them about 20 years later. Right. They retired from the state working 30, 40 years, guy out in the world like, ooh, inflation is, whoa, what I do now, so now I got to go back to work. So, right. So having those two aspects can definitely help you, again, if you go too soon or if you live too long. We always preach, buy term and invest the difference. And that's what we mean as far as like buy term. People are not really favorable of term because they're doing the term without the investment piece. Term is cheaper. The younger you are, the more healthy you are, the cheaper it is. Something like a 25-year-old female can probably get $250,000 for about $40 a month. Okay. That's not even a full tank of gas. I mean, like that. Right. That's pretty decent. Somebody a little bit older in your 40s, if you're healthy and you get some blood work done, you can prove that you're healthy, you can still get $250,000 for about $60-$70. Okay. So I mean, like it's I think we steer away from it because we really don't know how affordable it is. We've heard, oh, it's $300, $400, it's $500, and typically you can't afford that. But no, buy your term. Invest a little bit, so we have something for now, and we have something for for later, and then we have something for later. And I think again, our community, we're not taught to think about the later. Right. We live in the now. So like, what can I afford now? What can I buy now? How good can I look now? What about later? Later.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we gotta kind of put our money where our mouth is a little bit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We say we're gonna do something, we gotta do it. I try to be a man of my word all the time. I would say 9 times out of 10. I wouldn't say I'm perfect or whatever because I always typically make mistakes, and I make mistakes sometimes. I don't know I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So, and the reason why I say that is because my girlfriend be telling me she be getting on me about certain stuff, whatever, and I be thinking like, what I do? Like, you spill pumpkin seeds all in the couch. I'm like, damn, they fell in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And I don't know. I'm like, what? I look back and I made a mess of it. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Yeah, my balance, you know what I'm saying? She just levels me out, you know what I'm saying? I've always been a strong-minded person, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And super independent or whatever. And, her patience is unbelievable, especially with me because I'm hard work sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, I want to do what I want to do because that's what I want to do, right? But they ain't always right, you know what I'm saying? They ain't always correct, so, she slows me down and makes me think about things a little bit more. So I just appreciate you guys for stopping in. Hey, Nikki, can you put their flyer up, that one right there? I see. I want us to, can we kind of read that off? Can you guys do that for me?
Elaborate.
Right.
Can you read that?
Yeah, I can. GoFundMe is not life insurance. I can't read the bottom part though, but I think it says buy a term invested difference. GoFundMe is not life insurance. That's
big. I love that title. Let me help you out. GoFundMe is not life insurance. Can we say it one more time?
GoFundMe is not life insurance.
Because that right there it says it all basically. You know what I'm saying? It says it all. That right there. I mean, for us, especially for us, we know what that means. I mean, I know a few people that have, and I know a few people that haven't. You know what I mean? But GoFundMe is not life insurance. That people are willing to help you. You know what I'm saying? But some situations are your situations that you should be able to manage yourself. And a lot of times, some people that don't need the help ask for the help anyways, right? And that's the kind of those when you be like, I just seen you. I thought you was okay. I seen you at the So now I don't want to. If I say whatever, they gonna know who I'm talking about. But like I seen you the other day. You had the triple gold, and whatever, and now you posting a GoFundMe.
Can I touch on that?
Have your mom call me. That way we could, you know what I'm saying? I'll give her the money instead of, but
Can I touch on that?
or whatever the case may be. I see certain things about certain things that happen, and honesty is the best policy for me, and it works better if I'm saying I can see everything in front of me. So,
You want to touch up on that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. It was when you said that I seen you in the woo. It's like we want to pay for what we want now, but we don't want to pay for what we need. So I'm gonna pay for what I want now, but I'm gonna ask you for what I need later. That's not fair.
Right.
That's not fair. And even just different members of like our pastors, they probably have a lot on their hands because they have their church members don't have life insurance, but somebody passes, what are we doing? Around the plate, asking for them.
Right.
But you just have to woo.
Right. But didn't you just have the plane? I just seen it had your name on it. I seen that. So when I came in on Southwest or Sprint, right? You had to.
Right.
Okay, and you was by yourself. Okay. You're gonna say that little $800 because you went to the same spot I went to. You went to Florida. I had to catch the, that ain't cool, but that's just me.
Yeah. And I think we're learning late in life because we weren't taught. So I tell my daughter, we've been together for a while, so it was always okay, we need to make more money, It's not the money you make, it's what you do with the money you have. If you cannot be a good steward of 500, God is not going to give you 5,000. He's not going to give you 50,000 if you can't manage the money that you do have. So I tell my daughter all the time, like, hey, you have your $20, manage your money. Don't come tomorrow talking about I spent it all. Well, that sounds personal. Teach her now. That wasn't taught to us. I had to grow up and fumble. So again, coming into this and learning this, I said, well, oh crap, it's better to learn it later than never, because that's something that our community is missing. That's the one piece. We have the education, we have the good jobs, the materialistic stuff, but it's the money game. It's the money game, and I think that, I don't want to get too deep, but I think it's purposely done. We don't know about money.
Of course it has. Of course.
If we can learn about money and teach the next generation,
sky's the limit. I mean, you said, can you say the couple pieces that you just said? You said the 1, 2, it was like 4 pieces that you said, and then the other one was
did I say we have the materialistic stuff like the houses, the cars, the education. We have everything everybody has, but the money game, that missing
the money
piece.
game.
The money game.
So that I think that's like I think that's one of the keys that we. That's the key that opens the lock right there. You know what I'm saying? So we have everything else, but we don't have that. Once we have that and we open that door, now we see the progress. Now we see the ability to have the general wealth.
And when you really understand the money game, then you know that it coincides with the time game. So now we're trading time for money with work. So now we have to understand that that's where entrepreneurship comes in. So I can work when I want to in my business. Like we can come here right now at this time, but later on I got to go to work. I have a time in and a time out. They're gonna tell me when I can come in. They can tell me when I can come out. They can tell me when I can go on vacation, when I can go on lunch. I'm a grown man, dog. If I want to go take my wife to San Diego real quick, I shouldn't have to go ask you. You know what I mean? So now I'm going to tell my wife, hey, I can't get off, babe. What's that look like? That's not being a real man, black man that's supposed to be so strong, so providing, so protecting. But I got to go ask another cat if I can go take her wherever. So that's where the entrepreneurship is so important, rather than just working a 9 to 5 or whatever your schedule is.
There you go.
Yeah. So independency, you know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurship is
freedom.
I strive for that every day. I'm not gonna even lie.
Definitely.
I love. I'm gonna get a shout out to Nikki Potter. I love Nikki's jewelry. This is made for our boss setup, right? We here today, and I just want to give my sister some love. You know what I'm saying? Man, I mean, how long you been here, Nikki? 14 years?
Yeah, I've been here in the building for 13. I've been in business for 14 years.
Okay, yeah. See, I know her background. I mean, because I asked her these questions. I'm like, she's a successful black woman, and she's been able to withdraw and like sustain herself where a couple people would have folded already. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember she said she had started out of the car, you know what I'm saying? Like how we used to sell the records and the CDs out of the car. You pull up to the gas station, the cat got the burn CD with
the CD
50
man.
rap songs on it and 4 movies.
Right.
For $10. I'm like, $8, let me get that one, this training day, and then, yeah. You got the comedy with Martin Lawrence, whatever. Yeah, you know, so. But, you know what I'm saying, she's been able to persevere, and so I just, you know.
Thank you.
Think you got a picture of yourself? Can you show the people what you look like? You know, I like to mess with you, get you involved a little bit. Here she go. Showtime.
Talk about the studio.
So, yeah, there we go. Look at you see she had the radio pop up.
Right.
You know, she's ready. She didn't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's my girl. Cool. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate you. Made for a boss TV. Nikki's Dollar Jewelry. You know what I'm saying? It's right here.
Awesome to see.
That's what I'm saying. A special person. Thank you, Nikki. I was talking about the entrepreneurship. That's the main thing. That's where we were trying to, you know, and I wanted to focus on you being an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and I'm happy and I'm
indeed.
proud of you.
Thank you.
I seen her kind of grow up. You know, she was my sister's best friend.
Okay.
So, you know, I seen them run around and when they would snag a tube and all this shit. You know? So, I seen her when she was a little girl. You know what I'm saying? So, I love to see her growth and stuff like that. And, you know,
Definitely.
I want to give everybody their flowers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to wait until you know what I'm saying, until we have to use the life insurance. I'm going to get you a little stuff now. That way, you know what I'm saying? You know that you was appreciated. You know what I'm saying? It just trickles down a little bit better. So where do the people find you if they want to sign up or if they want to get involved? And are you guys looking to take on additional people to kind of help you guys?
Definitely.
Oh my God, yes. We need other people who understand the importance of life insurance and willing to go, and even if it's just your friends and family. I even say to myself, like, I'm not even totally protected because all my family and friends are not protected. So when something happened to them, go fund me. We're donating. We're save the chickens. We're making all the chicken plates and everything that we come up with. But yeah, we're always looking for people who want to even build something, whether it be part-time income or whether it be a transition from your 9 to 5 to for that freedom. We all want that freedom. So definitely always looking for not just our people, but I mean like people who just have that genuine heart to help. It's just all about paying it forward and helping people and not being so about me. It's really not, and it's really not. If you can come to the conclusion like, hey, I'm just a piece of the puzzle. It's really not all about me. Let's go help the people. Help us elevate. That piece, that money game is so important. Oh, it's so important. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Any Instagram pages? Any like? What's the link? What's the phone number? Let's give it that.
I'll give you all that. No, that's it. So sorry, that was an older flyer. But we can be reached at 279-240-1255. 279-240-1877.
Right.
We are on Instagram. I'm I am Queen Caldwell E _80.
Mine's easy. Big Kurt 9.
Facebook. You can find me Erica. Youngs is the maiden name. Don't even. Youngs is the maiden name. In parentheses, you'll see Caldwell. Don't judge me. But we're on. Yeah, we're everywhere. We're always an open book. Even if it's like you don't get the services through us. It's more just educating my people. I want to be the reason why you can't say you didn't know. And that's just that. We work with budgets. If you say, hey, my budget is $50, okay, sis, let me find you something for $50 because something is better than nothing. We always say that. Something is better than nothing. As your financial situation changes, you can always increase your policy. Flip side, things go bad, you can always decrease your policy. We just want you to have something in place because we're all in line. I just don't know if I'm number 10 or 10,000 or 10 million.
Right. Just like DC Young Fly said the other day at the funeral, so we're all on borrowed time. So just live your life, do what you got to do, but be prepared as much as you can.
Right. No, that makes a lot of sense. I just want to say I appreciate you guys because this conversation was one of those conversations that we need to have. The dialogue was something that we need to have. So, we talk about the POHOP, situation, and people always ask, what does that mean? Like, what is that? It means it means a lot more than just the name in itself. It's like when you see like the people that's behind the movement are trying. We've been like we were talking like we've been doing it for 25 years. So we talking about okay, that we wasn't doing life insurance, but we was doing people building. Mm-hmm. So we was doing people building like far as like confidence, like being able to like show your craft, So like not necessarily like if you were like a rapper, singer, dancer, whatever. A lot of times like we're not getting booked to go into these shows. Like like we're in a training kind of situation where like we're providing a platform for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so this is like another platform for us, the podcast, and like our show is like a phenomenal setup. Nikki, you've been there, right?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Interviewed Dr. Cornell West.
She been having a good
Let's
time.
put that
I think
up
she
right
be
now.
coming, she be forgetting where she at. You do your thing. Hey, that's my aunt right there. Look, cousin. All right, so that's Cornell West 2024 presidential candidate. You know what I'm saying? Please register to vote. You know what I'm saying? And we locked in. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Ain't no one time around. You know what I'm saying? He just got a star too, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
we seen
y'all see
that
that?
last night.
He's got a star.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, y'all didn't call
me. He just popped up in town. You know what I'm saying?
Your dad was
Showed up.
Yeah.
It's Pop's birthday today. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Pop, happy birthday.
Cool Papa, we love you. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations on the star.
Yeah, on the star. Yeah, I love you. That was big. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where's it at.
I thought we said downtown.
Oh, the East Shore?
I don't remember.
It's not on Amherst?
I don't know. It might be on. It might be on the block. Let's go.
We all got a star over there.
Yeah, let's go, man. Yeah, for real. We play it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what downtown. That's where it's
at. Downtown. So we haven't been there yet, but when we do, we gonna we might just do something live from right there just to show up one time, take some pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah, congratulations, Aunt.
Yeah,
happy
that was
birthday,
big.
Pops. All that.
You got a picture of that, Nikki?
Yeah, let me get the picture of it right here.
I love my engineer, boy. She quick, fast.
She got it going on. Right. Yeah.
It's okay. Cool Papa, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Dialogue, love, appreciation. Yeah, so we locked in 2024, you know what I mean, right? We got to put our vote in, right?
Yeah.
Register to vote.
Yes.
Your vote counts, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Stand up for something, or don't stand at all. You know what? I know somebody that knows you guys too.
I know.
Martha. Martha's my cousin.
Okay.
She's cousin
So
to everybody.
when she seen her, what she gonna call it? Big family, extended. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to talk whatever, and I'd be like, "Who is that? That's your cousin." I'm like, "That is not my cousin. Stop putting me with everybody. That's your cousin. That ain't my cousin." But then it was vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And I love her to death. Love the family. You know what I'm saying? Martha, Jamie, Danita. You know what I'm saying? Eric. Just dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Very sweet.
Play football. Just everything. You know, like you play with your girl cousins and use them as a tackling bag. You know what I'm saying? The girl's a little quick. You know what I'm saying? They're a little bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? You go, now you know how to, when you go up against another person, you're tackling form is right and everything.
Right.
My sister played a big part, dude, because I used to throw the little sock to her. And she said, run out the room. On the bed, Kaya make a move on me, and then I gotta do what I'm supposed to do, make the play, boom. I think I loosened her tooth one time too. Hey, mine's mad as hell. I think I got a whooping and put on restriction for 2 weeks. Yeah, no, for real. Damn. I said, okay, yeah. Hey, we was playing knee football, so. When you're in a house, you can't really run around, so we got like a big living room and throw the ball. So when they have a football, so I just threw the sock. We just,
Definitely.
I was trying to be good, man. I just, first season out, really, I wasn't as good as I, became, whatever. Yeah, O-line. I'm a fast person. I'm like, I should be in the backfield somewhere. It's not me, the ball coach. So if you're a quick guy and you're on the line, you normally play guard. You know what I'm saying? So I was a guard the first year. I had number 66. I'm like, I want 8 or 9 or 11 or something, you know, one, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I wasn't even happy, bro. You know, need the lineman number and you little too. Like, okay, you must be a scrub. Like, you coming off the bench for real.
Yeah, with them old football jerseys.
I got 5 plays and I was done. Yeah.
72 skill positions.
Had your belly out.
See, the fellas I'm talking about, can you get that high number? Yeah. And you ain't an athlete, you get number 80 or 88 or something. Yeah, you know, any kind of. They just threw me the jersey. Everybody else got to pick their shit off.
You know, the larger number for the big boys.
Yeah. And Nash threw me my shit. I was like, oh.
72
I said, when I come back next year, though, watch, bro. Came back that second season, it was a different game. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm faster, stronger.
They gave you 160.
So no, so I'm gonna keep it real. Came back second season. I didn't get number 66, but I got like number 68 or something.
Oh, you went up and
yeah, I went up. So I had 68, number 68, and but I wasn't on the line as much anymore. Now I was on the defensive side because I wanted the contact. That was the issue. Like I just didn't want to get hit at first, you know what I'm saying? And then when you hit somebody and you don't get hurt, then you're like, oh, okay, I ain't gonna get hurt. And then second season, third year, boys, sky's the limit. Coach me to running back. Okay, our quarterback got hurt. You know what I'm saying? I got to get. At that time, we was running the wishbone still, the option, and so I took off after that. So it's progress basically.
That's the message right there. You went back, you came back, and you got better and better and better.
Yeah, exactly.
People always see the end outcome, but you don't see it's a
progression.
Process.
Yeah.
You gotta keep going.
And that's in anything. That's. If nothing else, I feel like sports and athletics has taught me that. It taught me to never give up. You know what I'm saying?
Keep going.
Like, if you want it, work for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the effort that you put in is what you're going to get out. You know what I'm saying? Same way in school. You know, so I fucked around in school. I was always in trouble. And then, you know what I mean? I showed up, but then I was always getting into something. You know what I'm saying? You know?
So I was the opposite. Like, sports made me be decent in school.
It started that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mom was like, oh, you don't do right in school, you're not going to play.
Right.
Sit right here.
Yeah. Hard head, make a soft behind. You know what I'm saying? Because 9th and 10th grade, I was sharp. I was on school. 10th grade year, I started slipping, whatever. Walking home from school every day. And that's how you start getting in trouble. Cause our school was like a couple blocks away from the park. So walk home, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm hitting Valley High Park. Now I'm into the trouble. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of took me a year to get myself together. And, you know, but time is everything. So especially when it comes to that. So you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? And, you gotta be productive, you gotta stay busy, you know what I'm saying? You know, eliminate a few friends along the way, you know what I'm saying, that don't have the same the same love for you like you got for them. And you know, those are the things that kind of definitely had some placement in my heart, because I know that with time to come I was able to get it together. Can we do our little Gatorade commercial? Is that okay? Can we do it? Can everybody hold this up one time? Let's see if we can get. So we want to get monetized. We want to kind of get locked in with Gatorade. Hey, Gatorade, we thank you for the support. You know what I'm saying? Paid advertisement is coming soon. You know what I'm saying? They want to see us do something positive. Do me one favor. Let's move the wires out the way. So they can't see none of those. You know what I'm saying? And just be strictly there you go. Because when we do something big, y'all gonna be a part of it. I'm gonna say Curtis and Erica made it happen for us. C. West and Jay Nash. Nikki Gatorade. Nikki Pod. It's the green apple. You know what I'm saying? This is super duper good. You know what I'm saying? Tastes like green apple, like the sour apple. That's the one. You know what I'm saying? Gatorade. Quench your thirst, right? You got anything funny to say? You always got a joke. So.
He's like, give me another.
He's trying to camouflage a little bit, but thank you guys. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? One love when you get a chance.
Whoa, I took a sip of that.
Hey, Nikki. Can we go back in for 2 minutes? Yes. Thank you. Down a little bit. Thank you, and I appreciate you. You know, before we leave out, you know what I'm saying, I just want to leave out in the right way. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a big thanks to Curtis and Erica for coming by the POHOP, you know what I'm saying, the Sketches of My Culture podcast. and giving us some information and enlightening us on some things that we need in life. You know what I'm saying? I know that they gave their information out and stuff like that, but if you don't remember, if you didn't get an opportunity to write it down, you can always call us, you know what I'm saying, or reach out to POHOP, you know what I'm saying, you know how to find us, hopefully, and I'll get you in contact with them, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, the main thing and the main focus today was really to talk about, you know, life insurance and you know, do that, because that's another thing that will help you along the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as Eric has said, that, you know, it's something that you're taking care of, but it's going to take care of the people that you love when you're not here. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like something that was like really, it stuck to me, because, you know, you have things that you want to do for your people when you go. You know what I mean? You just never know when that is, but this is one of those things that you need to take care of your people that you love. Do we remember the key that we said was the key? The what was it? Money.
Oh, we have the materialistic, we have the education, we have the houses, the money, but just not the money game.
Yeah, money. So Curtis said it cool too. The money game, right? Mm-hmm. We're talking about that. So that's one of the key elements. You know what I'm saying? We said we have everything else, but we don't have that in place just yet. We're really, really close. So I feel like, you know, I want to give our people that do, because, you know, like right now I see the world changing, especially for far as our age bracket, our age group, like the things that our parents was missing, our grandparents was missing, whatever, like we have that now. We're catching up, you know what I'm saying? But it's a slow process, but everything is starting to move in the right direction. And so, you know, I just thank you and I appreciate you guys for stopping in. You know, I would love to have you guys come back, you know what I'm saying, a couple months, tell us how everything went, if you guys were able to kind of, you know, build off of your success as well. And,
definitely,
you know, if there's anything that we could do for you guys, we
would like to give even more thanks to you guys for opening up your platform, because again, it's a topic that we kind of don't talk about, but it needs to be talked about. It really does. Uncomfortable, but it's even more uncomfortable not knowing.
Right.
So huge thank you for you guys to, you know, share your platform and allow us to just share information to our people. That's what it's all about.
We thank you. I feel like it's a community-based podcast. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get nationwide status as well. But, you know, you got to crawl before you walk, right? So,
definitely.
You know, you got to, you know, lift yourself up off the ground, you know what I'm saying, and start a new business venture, you know what I'm saying, and something that, you know, you feel like it's going to be able to reach more people. And that's kind of the main reason why we're in it like we are, because I'm like, we know that, you know, having people come to your shows or whatever, but now with this format, it's way different, because, you know, we can reach millions and millions of people. Exactly. Not only people in Sacramento, you know, California, whatever. We could be nationwide and just taking on a whole nother something. So just, you know, the improvement and the continued success of like trying to just continue to build and be, you know, productive people, you know, has helped us along the way. So thank you, Nikki. Thank you, man, for Boss TV. We see you next week with Cool Papa back. And get ready. Thank you.
Rhythm and rhymes calling my name like way back when. I remember way back when. Felt cool as though school was back in session.
All right, y'all like regulars now. Y'all did so good.
No longer the freshman. I'm now a hip-hop
professor. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was cool.
And also, I appreciate y'all. That's why I was in class. I didn't say much. I was intrigued.
Taking it all in.
There's so much more to it, but just the, like you said, baby steps. Just telling people affordability, the reason why we do it, just all these different things that we just nobody talks about it. Right. If grandma had it, her mom had it, they come over and the insurance man come over, we go in the room, we just didn't talk about it. We weren't able to talk about these
grown folks conversation.
Yeah.
Let them know about the money. Yeah.
So let my daughter, here, you see this bill, this is why this light can stay off if you're not using it, because look at this bill.
Right. I love that.
Let them know. They think that we just have money coming out of places that, no, we don't.
They don't. They never do. You know what I'm saying?
some
but,
viewers,
but,
about 40 viewers
yeah,
at the time.
Nikki, can you grab that phone right there just in case?
Even if it was just one, I'm gonna talk
Exactly.
to you.
I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Watch
What you want me to grab?
The numbers
Just
are
turn
grow.
this, I just want to turn it on.
Those numbers are grow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, let me get a picture.
Yeah, one time. You know what? So on the picture thing, whatever, so your pictures can't be moving around. You can't have nothing else in them to get picked up by Gatorade. They just want it to be just strictly. That's why I said remove the waters and stuff.
Yeah,
because when I go and like present,
because when I go
present the whatever, like I gotta present like a still thing. It can't be moving. It can't be any music in the background.
Oh, it can't. So even the podcast ain't really doing.
No, the podcast is fine because it's ours. But anything else that's not, they're like.
You gonna drink it? Oh no, okay. Let me try to crop my logo. All right.
There you go. Thank you.
So I might have to go home and add a little something to mine. But